January 18th, 2020. Well, here we go. We got the Pi 4 traded out with the Pi 3. Just kind of in temporary testing mode, not really set up to go forward for a full implementation, but I just want to see if it'll boot up and operate okay. And yeah, the moment of truth. Let's see what she does. Cross your fingers and hope we don't got no magic smoke. Alright, we're going to try off of 110 AC power. Well, that looks a little more promising. We got a green light there for a second. Gotta be freaking kidding me. Let's see, January 22nd, 2020. Wow, it's still so weird to say 2020. Well, let's see. Last night I finished the transition over to the Raspberry Pi 4. Definitely took some messing around to get things right. There's a lot of libraries and dependencies that are critical for the data logging stuff for the database and all. But I got everything set up and actually finally installed the hardware last night. Give you a shot of that. I guess it probably doesn't look much different than any other Raspberry Pi that's been in here, but rest assured that is the Pi 4 with 4 gigs of RAM. And you'll notice it does have the power switch that came with it. I got the Canna Kit, the Raspberry Pi Canna Kit, because it came with all the extra pieces parts. It came with the power brick, came with a case, which I didn't really need, but more importantly, it came with the cooling fan and the heat sinks and that power connector that I just pointed to, and a few other perks which made it worthwhile. I'm really glad I have the gift card, an Amazon gift card to get it, because I didn't have the money to do this upgrade otherwise. So I guess I'm going to just stop right here and say thank you, Aaron, for the gift card and for all your help with the Raspberry Pi. I also want to thank my friend Ted for all his help. Ted gifted me a couple of the earlier Raspberry Pis and really launched me into this. And between him and Aaron, this is how I ended up doing all this data logging and Raspberry Pi and greenhouse and sensors and stuff. Excuse me. And also to my friend Dave, he's been integral as well. He's helped me out with all sorts of things, Pi and radio related and otherwise. So thank you guys for all your help. It is greatly appreciated. What else? Let's see. I switched it over so that we're running off of this other drive here now. This is a 110 gigabyte solid state hard drive plugged into the USB 3.0. The new Pi 4 has an onboard boot controller, basically sort of like a BIOS, and so that changes the whole way things boot and how it works, but it makes it really nice. You can boot right off the USB, and that provides faster I/O speeds. The Pi 4 also has the 3.0 USB, two 3.0 USB ports on board, and the Ethernet controller is a 1 gigabit Ethernet controller, so we have much faster connection speeds for pulling database data and for pulling the database for the charts and that sort of stuff. So all in all, I would say the Pi 4 screams. I've done numerous video tests and memory tests and that sort of stuff to see how it performs, and it is nearly like a desktop computer, I have to say. I was a little skeptical that it wasn't going to quite be up to par, but I'm impressed. It screams, and I would say if you're looking for a really robust processor in a small in a small package, this is it. This thing screams. So that's exciting. I got a few more things to do. I got another SD card that's supposed to come in today. I just had an old SD card in there for now. I'll probably switch that out to a clean new one just so we don't have any crashes in the future. And then once I get through this week and some other things that are going on life-wise, I'm going to get back in here and I'll be wiring an Arduino Nano in to run all the controls for vents and that sort of stuff, and then we'll probably I2C or serial programmable interface connect that to the Pi, and the Pi will handle the database, the web page serve out, all that sort of stuff, and the Arduino will handle the critical controls like venting and pumping and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be a much more robust interface, much more reliable, and overall hardened for reliability as well as speed. So that's that. I guess I might grab a couple of charts when I get back inside, a couple of screenshots of how things are performing. But I just want to do a quick update. I know I mentioned this in a previous video, and I thought I would just mention that we're officially switched over to the Pi 4. So far, I really like it, and it really screams, and I'm looking forward to really testing it to its max capacity. I may try some streaming or something like that on it at some point. Haven't found a good streaming software for it, but it would be nice if I could stream my my podcasts and my well, it used to be the Hudson Valley Farmers and Gardeners net. It's being changed over to the Sunday night all natural net, but it'll basically be the same net with a broader topic scope. Anyway, so I'll be looking forward to seeing if we can get a camera connected to this and actually be able to stream podcasts right from the greenhouse. But these are all things I have to dig into, investigate, test, and try. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting and informative. If you have any questions about the Pi 4, don't be afraid to do so down below. If you have any comments, of course, I'd love to hear those as well. Thanks for watching the Pharmacist Seeds Network. I think you know how to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching.